Things I think. The anatomy of disconnection. Woof, now that's a mouthful. Such as it is with disconnection, too, I suppose. As I wrote this piece, I wanted to explore the nuance of what it means to shut down. It started as dissociation in and of itself, but that wasn't quite the root topic I wanted to explore. In my view, the dissociative parts about life extend to any and everyone. Making a piece that hammered it home as a generalization I felt would do a disservice to a proper medical analysis concerning dissociative identity disorder. I even made a note of it. Dissociation is a term I use rather loosely concerning our relative removal of our active consciousness from our present moment. Disengagement and detachment, then, were the natural sequiturs and partners in the overall discussion of what it means to remove ourselves from our sense of purpose. By chalking up these 3Ds to our three sectors of influence, society, relationships, and ourselves, the goal was to ameliorate on why we let go of our agency and where we can seek to reclaim it. As I wrote, too, the nature of Brass Tacks being a research-style paper felt a little bit to the wayside, which I seem to have a pattern of doing, vacillating between the academic study and philosophical waxing. The anatomy of disconnection was certainly a measure of the latter. Which is as it should be, I think. These issues, disengagement, detachment, and dissociation, are all well worth their own dissertations. The manner in which we consume is ever present in a society that commands attention. Attachment theory gains more and more relevancy with each fractured relationship. And dissociation? Well, let me put it to you this way. When was the last time you were driving and completely forgot the ride once you reached the destination? Familiar, isn't it? Each of these is something we deal with on a daily basis. Through the ways we disconnect, do we also offer up a means of betrayal of our sense of self-interest? By seeking to reconcile the manner in which we show up, not only do we reclaim our agency but provide a stable foundation by which to assert ourselves back into our own lives. See, folks, the anatomy of disconnection was a case for pain, for discomfort. It's not meant to be a comfortable conversation, nor an easy one, but one that needs to be had anyway. It's a reflection on the fact that, yes, life is fucking hard. Yet, in the trial, do we also find the most reward? Shutting down is easy and even necessary at times to maintain our own sanity. Avoiding temperance, though, defeats the point entirely. Indeed, there's a balance to all of this. I won't begrudge you, dear reader, for turning off your TikTok and working your way out of brain-rotting your life away. I'm also not going to chastise for breaking your relationship that became a codependent mess. And I'm certainly a hypocrite if I claimed that operating on autopilot as a means of compartmentalization wouldn't feel productive. Because I've been there. In all of these modalities that pull us away from the present moment. And damn, in my space have they felt like the right way to go about business sometimes. Except that's a fallacy. A foreign comfort and a vial of snake oil hoping to distract us from what will actually avail us of our wounds. Doing the work. Which can be so fucking uncomfortable. Reconnecting is the process by which we absolve ourselves from ourselves, sitting in the discomfort of feeling out of place, of not knowing what to do or say and finding the trust that the next thing we can do is the right thing, but if only for the fact we are doing something. That something, that's what counts. It's the rage against the dying of the night, the visceral, primal scream of humanity that shatters our insecurities because they cannot exist in a space where we show up for ourselves. It comes with the realization that our consumption can still serve us. Our agency is our manner of subscription, not prescription. It arrives in the acknowledgement of our boundaries, our partners holding space for our limits, and us for them alike. It beckons us back to the present, our consciousness firmly imbued with the capacity for now without the pressing anxiety of later or trauma from the past. And at the end of the day, our trauma does not define us. And the ways by which we've extricated ourselves from accountability, those are all places we can reforge our manner of existence in. Not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. Because we deserve to be connected. We deserve to be part of the conversation, considered and present. We deserve to live a life not devoid of our trauma with the world, but exist with our own heads held high, the chains of our past shattered at our feet because we rose to break them. And so I beckon to you, dear reader, to evaluate your own measure of disconnection. And if you can, take the smallest step back to reclaiming the agency of your existence. I believe in you, just as I've had to believe in myself, now and ever onward.